Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I'm here to recap the Golden State Warriors beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. They actually play again tomorrow. It's back-to-backs. The game was postponed yesterday because you know what happened. They play a game today, and the Warriors, they win 111-85. Obviously, like, Melton, Horford will be out tomorrow back-to-back. But yeah, good win for the Warriors today. Very good win on the road against Minnesota. I know they've been struggling coming to this game. What a great win on the road against the Wolves for the Warriors. I don't care that the Wolves had lost, 4 straight coming to this game. I care about the process for the Warriors. Other than Curtis, like, tiny laps in the second quarter, at the end of the second quarter. Warriors had a good lead, and Timberwolves closed on like a 10-0 run or something, or whatever. In the fourth quarter, where they picked up like 5 fouls in 2 or 3 minutes. Other than that, his rotations are actually really solid tonight, and that is a compliment. If he's managing the game well, why not? I would love to compliment him every game. He surprised me tonight. Kerr forfeited the front court for most of the game. He still couldn't help himself. He had to go small a few times, but tonight was better than usual. So, pretty solid rotations for the most part from tonight from Steve Kerr. Other than the few times. But other than that, pretty good in the second and fourth quarters. And you know what? Julius Randle struggled. He went 3 of 11. 0-4 from 3. Well, how about they put size on Randle today instead of having him abuse every single guard. I mean, they use size to guard Julius Randle, and he's struggling instead of having small guards on him and him destroying them. Shocking. And it's clear the Warriors can have winning pieces on the team, mixed in with some inconsistent pieces that need to be traded. Do the right thing and get a secondary player next to Curry to right the ship. Inconsistency by most, if not all, Warriors has been a problem. This is why rebounding is important too. Can't shoot and then just run back on defense. This is where Guy Santos is effective. He always goes for the ball on both sides. Like, Guy Santos was great out there in the minutes he played tonight. I believe he had, 7.6 rebounds. He was 3 of 6, had 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 offensive rebounds. He was a plus 10 in this game off the bench. The Warriors can have pieces to win. They still got to make a trade, though. But, man, they listen to Draymond's ideas, but Steph pushing for trades? Nah, ain't gonna listen to you, Steph. We'll listen to Draymond, though. Saw that report today, God. The only rotations I didn't like from Steve Kerr was in the second quarter and then the fourth quarter where they picked up 5 fouls in less than 3 minutes, but it really kind of didn't matter because they were up by like 30, it felt like. But you can see very clearly what the problem is for the Wolves. They don't really have a point guard. Like, Dante DiVincenzo isn't a point guard, he is a shooter. I'm sure Warriors fans are aware that Dante DiVincenzo, he ain't a point guard. But he can shoot the hell out of the ball. And it wasn't because of all the situation yesterday, postpone the game. They were on a 4-game losing streak prior to this game. So, it's not that, it's just they're not playing good basketball right now. They really need a point guard. Guy Santos and Quentin Post, man. I love the tandem of them. They combined to play amazing defense. That's why the Warriors owned the Wolves in the third quarter, where they outscored them 38-17. Really put this game away. I'm surprised in Guy's evolution on defense. This defense this season is amazing against fours, and he was not backing down from the Warriors killer Naj Reid, who ended up going 0 for 4 with 0 points in 25 minutes. He wasn't backing down. And I just fucking love the Post and Santos tandem. Add Melton and Richard to the mix, and this is a strong group of players. They can just do all the right things out there. Like, all 4 of these guys that can do the right things out there. And good things happen with size on the floor. Bigs like Rudy Gobert remain average and do not turn into Wilt Chamberlain with 4 guards because he had 4 points on 3 shot attempts. Quentin Post was really good in the third quarter. Great defense, taking care of the fundamentals. Finally hits a three. But what I was talking about at the end of the second quarter, Curry, Richard, Moody, GP2, Draymond, like, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm tired of these fucking lineups like this. Fucking hate Steve Kerr with this. Like, him and these retarded lineups will just never stop. I praised him at the beginning. I thought his rotations were solid overall. But this is one where I didn't like, because that garbage-ass Tiny lineup to close quarter 2 was a -10 in 2 minutes. The Timberwolves couldn't miss. Warriors were playing great defense, and then Kerr played a 4-guard lineup and disappeared, and then the lead disappears. Luckily, the Timberwolves were pretty flat tonight, so the Warriors were able to open it back up that lead in the third quarter, just run away with it. But no wonder Curry's plus minus has been so bad this year. He keeps on having to share the court with 2 freaking offensive deadweights, the AKA tiny power forwards do with Draymond and GP2. And I also don't understand why he has to play 10, 11 guys every night. It makes up so many lineups. It's okay when you're not in need of so many wins, but right now the Warriors need to chase and play their best lineups. Post, Al should always be in the game. If Dre's at center, play Gee at power forward. It's simple. It's the only way it works. He really just can't let go of the illusion that Steph and Dre run lineups with Dre at the 5 just don't work anymore. The fact that Melton, Richard, Horford's second unit team still looks just as good without Jimmy says a lot. It's honestly mental illness to be playing these small lines with Dre at the 5 at this point. And mind you, it took this guy half the season to adjust to that, when I've been saying this most of the season. But Al Horford actually started this game. Fantastic quarter 1 minutes from Horford as a starter. I'm fine with him in the starting lineup. Anything's better than Draymond at center. And Post was actually the first man off the bench to replace Horford, followed by Richard replacing Pods, followed by Santos replacing Draymond, followed by Melton replacing Moody. Some of the better rotations I've seen all season long from Steve Kerr to start off this game, having those substitutions. And sometimes I'll hate Steve Kerr, but look, I'll give him a little bit of credit when he deserves it. And then they had a really good lineup of Curry, Melton, Richard, Santos, and Post. I like that lineup. Or if you want to put Al Horford in there at center, that's fine with me. But yeah, pretty good game for the Warriors. I didn't shoot well from 3 in this game. I think they were like 16 of 51. But their defense played really well in this game, held Minnesota to 85 points. And Curry, I think, had like 26. But Melton and Horford aren't playing tomorrow, but both of them were huge tonight. So the Warriors are gonna have to, they're gonna have to find a way to somehow win tomorrow. It's gonna be tough without those 2 off the bench. But tonight, the Warriors improved to 26 and 21 on the season, 9 and 14 on the road. They scored 111 points, 24 in the first quarter, 23 in the second quarter, 38 in the third quarter, and 26 in the fourth quarter. Minnesota drops to 27 and 19, 15 and 8 at home, 85 points, 19 in the first quarter, 27 in the second quarter, 17 in the third quarter, and 22 in the fourth quarter. And now let's go over the stat sheet. Draymond Green, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Horford, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and a block. 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Curry, 26 points, 7 assists, 4 steals. 7 of 18 from the field, 3 of 10 from 3. 9 of 9 at the line for Steph. Yeah, he had 4 steals. Moody, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. 7 of 15 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3. Another great shooting game from 3 from Moody. Pods, 12 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the field. Also had 4 steals. Him and Curry combined for 8 steals. And everybody in the starting lineup was a plus. Plus 16, plus 13, plus 16, plus 7, plus 14. Off the bench, TJD, 1 point, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Gee Santos, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Quentin Post, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. But he was a plus 20. His defense was pretty good. Buddy Hield, 4 points, 2 for 5. Anthony Melton, 12 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 of 13, 1 of 5 from 3, and 3 of 3 at the line. Will Richard, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Now Jay Cryer hit a 3. Warriors shot 42 from the field, 31 from 3, 16 51, 15 16, 94 at the line, 45 boards, 31 assists, 12 turnovers, had 20 steals, really active defensively. 5 blocks, 6 O boards, 39 D boards, 20 fouls for Minnesota. Julius Randle, 11.6 assists, 3 steals, 3 of 11 from the field. Jay McDaniels, 3 points, 1 for 8. Rudy Gobert, 4 points, 2 for 3. Anthony Edwards, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 13 to 20 from the field, 4 7 from 3. He had 8 turnovers, but he had 32. Dante DiVincenzo with the Warriors up in the first half, but he went cold in the second half. 22 points, 7 19, 6 15 from 3. Joe Ingles had 3 points. Bones Highland, 5 points. Dillingham, 3 points. Conley, 2 points. Naj Reid had 0 points. Notoriously a Warriors killer. Didn't do anything. Now, Steph kind of was mid tonight and still gave you 26 and 7 kind of on a bad knee. I'd still make a trade. But Melton, Pods, Moody, Gay, Horford, Will, salute to you guys. Had to win this game if you were going to play both Melton and Horford instead of playing through the knee pain. Good win. They'll probably lose tomorrow. Steph might not play. We'll see what happens. But the offense looks better with Draymond off the court. You just can't gaslight me thinking otherwise. And also, stop playing GP2 and Draymond together. It's terrible, by the way. But Gee and Will Richard were great in the third quarter. Couldn't have scripted a better third. The defense was great, and they were making shots. But, yeah, it's really got to say here, man. A really good win for the Warriors. They play again tomorrow, this time at 9:30. Still against Minnesota, so second game of this little back-to-back. So, yeah, it's really got to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Next time out. Peace, and see you for the Warriors tomorrow.